Jason Tatum has become one of the most premier athletes in the NBA. Sidesteps, between cross pull-ups, he plays defense. Man, Jason Tatum be moving crazy. And like all great athletes, there's nothing better than having a signature shoe that moves to your style of play. The Tatum one was pretty mid, I'm not gonna lie. Tatum made the best of it. Like, he was kind of moving different in them hoes. Hell yeah, I passed though. But now we have the Tatum 2, which looks pretty promising and seems to be more fitting for Jason Tatum himself. Well, there's only one way to find out. We gotta test them jerks. Let's get to it. If there's one word to describe the Tatum 2, that one word for me would be upgrade. I'm not gonna lie, there are some nice improvements from the Tatum 1 to now the Tatum 2. And let's start off talking about those with the materials. The Tatum 2 features a single layered mesh upper, which is now the lightest shoe in the Jordan brand lineup. Now, this is the type of mesh that you can print on, as you can see here with this Mama's Boy colorway. But if I'm being honest, it's not as soft, it's not as flexible as I was expecting. I don't feel like it's as functional as like how that engineered mesh on the Kobe 8 was. Remember, you could print on the engineered mesh and it was still working and forming properly to your foot. So it's kind of like, I feel like it will be a little more durable than what's on the Tatum 1. Now, there is a dope feature on this sneaker that I think many of you will enjoy, and that's the pods that you see right here on the lateral sides. W combination of foam and textile pods on the sides to stabilize the foot during multi-directional movement. Around those pods on the lateral sides, you also have a small overlay of rubber to help with containment and reinforcement for those moves you make as well. Those simple east and west pound pickups that Tatum likes, you guys know that I like to move kind of the same way, but on the smaller version. Don't get it messed up. As you can see here, I'm really testing the sneaker. I kind of want to show you guys that I'm really putting in work here, but I feel like it's good to kind of have that reinforcement for those type of moves and feeling like yourself when you playing on court. So not only does it give the sneaker a more futuristic or unique look, I love the fact that they found a dope way to kind of make use of the pods found here. The cushion is another area that I think many of you should like after breaking it in some. The Tatum 2 features a foam midsole with a full-length air strobel unit that is nice for impact protection and explosive-like movements. I mean, it makes sense. Tatum, KD need kind of a balanced cushioning setup. You want to be able to feel the court some, but also feel like you're going to be protected when you got to get that board or you're going to the rim. So the full foot responsiveness while feeling light at the same time is what the Air Strobel should bring. You do get a fair amount of court feel out of the sneaker. Again, it's nothing too crazy, kind of a 50-50 setup. 50% used for those quick movements, those fast movements, and another 50% used for times that you need to get to the rim and have impact protection. Now, I also posted a quick video about these on my Instagram, and one major question was about the traction. So let's talk about the traction real quick. The traction I thought was pretty solid as well. Just solid though. The rubber herringbone traction pattern and outsole performs about how you expect. Now, it's nothing mind-blowing. Don't get me wrong, I've had better traction. But if you wiping, continue to be a basketball player, you should be able to cut and plant the way that you want on court. Now, I do wish they would have exaggerated the traction a little more. It does feel a little flat overall. For those of you who have the sneaker, I feel like you can kind of tell what I mean here. And I've had like more aggressive type traction patterns, and I just kind of wish that was the case here. I wish we had a little more to just cover this space, like right here, this space in between. Again, this is fine, but if they had another pod, maybe just a small one here, to kind of take up this white space to make it feel a little more aggressive, I feel like that'll solve the problem easily. I didn't have any issues with the fit and lockdown. Both came through nicely on this sneaker, which is a great sign. If I can't move and be locked down, as you can see in the clip here, I was able to move and just kind of perform and hoop like I want to. Again, you gotta have a nice fit for that. That's one of the J. Jones staples, and I feel like you get that out of the Tatum 2. It's a nice contained sneaker, and most of that containment comes from the overall fit like we just talked about. These run true to size, so if you wear that 10, hell yeah, you know what to do. Just get that 10, jerks. But overall, the Tatum 2 is just simply that. His second basketball sneaker. There's parts to like about it, and there's other parts that I think could use improvement as well. But again, it is an upgrade from the 1. So if you like the 1, then hey, then you should like the 2 for sure. I feel that it fits Tatum's game and style of play a little more than the 1 did. I like how they kept the design and the cut of the sneaker modern, but still added Tatum-like elements. The JT and Deuce on the tongue, like, That's a nice touch. We talked about the pods on the side. This colorway itself was dedicated to its mom. So, hey, I mean, they found a nice little sneaker and put some details around it. And I think that's a good look for Tatum. And they're only $125, which is pretty affordable. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some sneakers that kind of fit into this price range, as we know, that may outperform this one. But again, this is kind of for the Tatum fans. This is one of those sneakers that over time should feel better the more you play in it. Initially, it might feel a little firm, but give it some time, put in some work, and you'll start to enjoy these. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some of the colorways do look crazy. I think that Vortex colorway is a little harder than the Mama's Boy, I'm not gonna lie. So if you're looking for an affordable, low-cut sneaker, again, you don't mind spending some time to break them in, consider the Tatum 2. If you have them, let me know what you think. But that's it for me, man. Before we get out of here, as we talked about, today is the day that we announced the giveaway winner of the AE1, Alex Matthew. Congrats, Alex Matthew. Shout out, Alex Matthew. You know what I'm saying? You are the winner of a new pair of AE1s. Be sure to contact me. We will be contacting you via email. For those of you who entered the giveaway by purchasing a wristband, a hoodie, a tee, thank you so much. I will be doing another giveaway soon. I want you guys to see how this is working. So again, Alex Matthew, be sure to contact me. If you are interested and you want to continue to support the brand, you know where to go. Neverfold.shop. You know what I'm saying? The hoodies are coming to an end, man. I know it's getting warm out, you know. Now, don't get me wrong, I wear hoodies I wear hoodies the whole time, especially, you know, hoodie Jones, you feel me, when I'm in the gym. If you one of those, then you straight. We do have new tees on the website as well, so, you know, show your boy some love. Also, be sure to follow the kid on Instagram at IamJJones. You know why? Because I can't get brand deals without you. There, I said it. You know what I'm saying? Every follow counts. And if you don't see me on this channel, then be sure to check out the pod. The Walk On Pod is growing. Thank you guys for showing love and supporting there. I have a link in the description for that. But until the next one, man, be sure to let me know if you mess with this Tatum, bro. I try to bring you as much dope information as possible while keeping this short and sweet. The more you play in it, the more you will like it. I've heard some people say after playing in it, it's become one of the most smooth sneakers. So, you know, something to keep in mind. But I'll see y'all on the next one. We talking book next. Until then, peace, jerks. I'm out.
On the night I was born, the rain was pouring, God was crying, lightning struck, power outage, sparks was flying.